All right, Boise State. All right, we're back. Okay, versus a rec here, we're just gonna raise this hand though. Unfortunately, we're playing limps today. So we're trying to get better at theory because I want to learn some limps so we can study them. Flat with the rec and the big. This guy's very tight VPIP though, so maybe it's not worth. Next to you. All right, we're just gonna fucking go for the big raise here. Actually, we can just call. Ooh! Hold up. Let me catch my breath. The idea was I was going to bet the river. If he goes small, we're definitely gonna raise. For value, we'll probably raise small because I'm convinced he has nothing. Where's the apple? We're still gonna raise. Obviously, hoping to fade the flush. As played, I think he has a lot of flushes, so I don't actually want to go too crazy. Even though he's like 50 VPIP. Maybe I should go bigger because he's 50 VPIP. I just want to get called by one pair a lot here, but I don't know. We didn't even get called, so I guess we don't have to worry about shit. Because the only thing I was confused about is if I go bigger. There's a rec, we're not gonna run limp. I think I'm just gonna bet here versus the rec because I don't want to call. I don't want to do anything versus a reopen, and I feel like he still might fold a lot. Feel like he folds a lot of 4 and 3x here, so we're just gonna bring it a bet again. And we'll just check river because now I think he's too ace-x heavy. Nice. The sky is so blue. Unless we go smaller. Maybe I just have to play till 8 to play enough volume today. Otherwise, I'm just going to play enough volume. This is sad because I want to do 2 study streams in general from now on. Woo! What a spot. This is a god spot. Alright, let's go. This guy jammed like 6-2 earlier. I feel like I could see this guy calling. I mean, what did Yuki think was going to happen? Versus this shorty. Run it twice? Yeah, sure. Because even if we, as long as we don't lose both. Ooh, that's a good start. We're going to make... That was actually a really good turn. He only has 2 outs. Woo! We take it. What a fucking start to the stream. Alright, guys. I think I've decided, like, we're just going to do 2 study streams a day and start playing piss accurate. What do you guys think? Like, no one's more accurate than us? Obviously, it's probably way more educational, too. Obviously, I have to exploit where I can, but I'm going to stop holding myself to a crazy exploitative standard. Because it's just, like, been not sustainable. Obviously, there's, like, certain regs I should probably play differently versus. Like, I believe this guy's on the tighter side. I believe we'll get this guy. I feel bad for tagging people, actually. So I just don't think it means anything. Like, this guy's, like, could be playing whatever. I've seen him make, like, a couple nitty give-ups. But at the same time. Okay, here, like, half-water check. We'll just check. Middling Queen X. Sometimes. I rolled 43. Might be slightly over-checking. But it's what it is. Let's try to get more hands for review. I think I need to like do like a little bit of a mass review. And now here, you could bet this hand sometimes, but I think it just checks again. I could see like a lot of traps here, to be honest, from villain. Overall, this guy's not going to bluff that much, so I probably shouldn't be slow playing. It is the main exploit. I think 75 makes sense. I don't think I want to bet like jacks or tens yet at all. So I think we just 75. We'd have to lead queen x, lead king x, and yeah. Bro, you're hunting me. Literal bum hunting. Bum hunter, bro. It's so sick. Disgusting. Running hot, running hot emoji, running hot emoji. Get the running hot emojis in the chat. We're gonna call Easton. I don't think you need to raise a hand at this class. I think you could raise like a7 and below. Nice for it is obviously you keep in worth 10x. There's a min open, we're just gonna call hands like this majority, and you can definitely raise here. I think raising here in general just makes money. Versus big size, we're just gonna fold. I don't know if he's actually betting it. But okay, on the turn versus the half pot exploitatively, I am gonna size up. I'm gonna raise. You could have worse 10x. This is just not a strategy indicative to me of like an overpair. And he's gonna have lots of queen jack, jack nine stuff. So flush draws, double flush draw board. Yeah, this is a wreck as well, so the only table we're actually going to play limps on is none, right? We literally have a wreck to our left on every table. It's quite sad. Welcome back, thanks man. I guess well, this is probably still profitable to open. On the button. I think most people just prefer this overlay, unfortunately, for some of y'all loyal ones. I need to make sure if a table's down here, though, I move it, guys. If a hand's down there because of YouTube Shorts. So every time I have like a hand down here, I'm just gonna swap. I'm into a wreck here. I think we can size up this hand. Queen Jack, I think we'll just call on this number. I think you could like 4-bet a little bit. It's not like the main. I actually need to remember what the main 4-bets are. I like 75 check from him here. He's like extreme like 10s plus density. On this number, I think we just put this in the reopen category. We don't really think about it too much. So now we gotta ask, what are we building our betting range around? Do we want to bet jacks or 10s often? I feel like ace queen and ace jack is like the main folding range here, and we have like low equity, so I think this hand should probably just be a check. I feel like we do block folds. You can just B75 river or jam river or whatever. I like 75. If he has a pair or something, he calls, but it just has to be overfolded. I don't think there's anything. We rolled flop. We don't have the same pure. It just has to be a pure B75 here. I think you bet sets here for value, so yeah, we'll take it. So what is action here? Bet small, check raise. Honestly, I've had really bad results with this. I feel like people run the double check raise versus me a lot. Unfortunately, I give him a card, but that being said, it's like really hard for him to have air here. The 5 is such a good card for him. The fact that he's checking is like either A, sus, or B, it is what it is. If he had a flush draw and we let him get there, and we could have charged it, it doesn't matter to me. It's just not a great card. And yeah, for that reason, I don't think we get called by that much worse on the river. I just ace queen, ace of hearts, and didn't bluff river, by the way. So yeah, I think this hand was way more likely to check raise, check jam than it was a check call. I would have been betting to get paid by like 10-8, 10-9, and I just don't really care. I want to make sure he bets his value hands into me. I think it's too tricky. I don't think there's that much value for me to make here. I think my reopen range is just gonna be only strong hands like sets plus and stuff. Obviously turn I was giving him bets. Yeah, I would reopen jacks more often. Obviously, like giving him a card. It's like nice that he found it, but like that's why he should bluff river because now he ends up with having a lot of bluffs on the river. Like I wouldn't perceive this guy to have bluffs, so this spot would print. Let's look at this queen jack hand because I think I need to play spots like this better. I need to focus more on like theory than I am like playing in practice. I'm just thinking like I'm always getting into like a leveling war. My opponent's like over trapping versus me, but I think it's making me play quite bad. I think we just jam here. I guess we can go to this so he like plays more like dog shit. I think we can go small here, and then like if Yuki calls, you just go like 4 spot. All right. Here versus the rec. I think we just bet. The 2 players here. We'll just 75. We'll size up flop still. This guy has really tight range, but like it's actually really hard to have stuff. I think we still just check. I don't know. Maybe I could overbet, but it's just like naturally strong range. I don't think we need to play around. Oh, what is this spot versus single raise pot? You play the check raise on this board, and he calls you down with queen 10. Holy shit! He's not buying what you're selling ever, bro. Oh my god. I do think once he calls, oh, thanks for the follower. I think once he calls turn, he's just so committed to just not folding now. It's like probably the one issue you might run into. You need like 50% folds on the river and like, yeah. I mean, I understand you have no clubs. I guess you gotta like that. It is like a how the fuck am I bluffing spot though. So I don't blame you. We're just like having the balls to follow through though. Because it's spots like that when you take, like, that's what gets you paid. I rolled not high enough here. I should call, actually. Okay, what table's gonna play limp on? Like none. Wait, is this guy reg? I think he's a reg, actually. All right. On a 100, obviously we're just gonna 3-bet this hand. Unfortunate. I'm out of Coke Zero, bro. Wow. All right, all right. Do we start playing accurate flats versus regs as well? I think it's time. I think we just start playing really accurate chat, and then we can start like studying these spots to play them better. Because I actually should just get better at theory while I'm in low stakes. So I wouldn't regardless. Like I'm supposed to putting infinite pressure to try and like beat it for the maximum. Versus like most regs, like I'll just type this guy normal reg. So I don't know. I think sometimes he's pretty aggressive. Sometimes he's nitty. He doesn't deserve the net tag anymore. It's disingenuous. Obviously versus Mr. Jacko, we're just gonna jam. I think. Vandalize. Just resubbed. Please win me, streamer. Bro, why is the logo like this? I thought I had the logo better. He calls. In the bottom left. Deuce, deuce, 3 flop, guys. All right. Bro, how does this happen every stream to start? How? Wah! King. Oh, just quads. Just quads. Come on, it's like every fucking session, bro. Okay, we'll overbet and then we'll just jam river on the bottom right here. Hopefully it's not a better 7. Or kings, I guess. Give me a sec, boys. I'll just fold with the rec here because I don't know what's going on. I think we check fold. I don't think there's any bluffs. And I don't think we could call by worse enough. Like, honestly, 8.4 could make more as a check. The issue is it's like 2 face up. I think like he might turn more hands into a bluff to make up for the EV. Like, that's like my scared logic. Whereas I think if I check, he just won't do any of that. Okay, we just lose. Unfortunate. I mean, you were hoping for snap check back, but if it's tank check back, we just always lose. Oh! Nice! This is my logic. I think, like, if I, I'll call here because I had the best 6. Nice. Bro, how does this happen every stream? Where, like, we just, like, this happened to start last stream. We were in aces into kings, and they fucking 2-outed it again. Whatever. It's fine. We'll win. We'll win in spite of it. If I... Okay. Let me read the message in the chat. We'll go 8 bigs here. We'll fold here. And here it's overbet or check. On 33, let's check. I like the overlay from yesterday better. I mean, these just... So many people voted, and they preferred this one, bro. It's like, why I can't... But... I mean, do what you like, but the other way I felt more engaging. Maybe you should have stuck with it. People just take time to get used to change. Maybe you're right. Maybe I think at some point I could just like go back to it and try and make it look cleaner. Okay. King high, so we just lose. I mean, obviously because really, really small, we could just call with kings with a club. Thanks for the sub, though. I don't know if you subbed because it was like bugging, but... Yeah, we're just going to bet twice here. I don't think he has too many hearts. Just call once here because you have queen of clubs. We're like priced in versus king to call, I believe. I mean, obviously you could hit a lot of two pair here, so maybe we should go half pot. You also have ace 10 that beats us. This might be too thin. Half pot's probably better. So unfortunate, man. 73. Okay, we're gonna call. We're just losing 4 bets with pocket pairs. Okay, decent board for us. It's with the heart. If he checks, I think I just bet small and fold to jam. I don't think this guy's gonna jam too much as a bluff enough, and I think my hand's probably supposed to bet a good amount. Call once. No, we just lose. We call because it could have a heart. He could A slow and B slow down. But I could see the argument for folding, like. And now let's go for the check. Come on, bro. Like, what? Oh, whatever. I can't complain. It is what it is. It's just like, it feels like this is just, I played this, what, a trillion times. It's a weird line. Was he? I wonder if it's a bluff. Like ace queen off. It almost feels like a bluff. It's probably just aces. Or like ace king going too thin, maybe. There's so many bluffs played. Probably call most sizes here. We're just playing like 175 on turn here, so this hand's just not going to be going in that category. Okay, when he goes for this size, we're just going to mainly just run calls. Versus the block, we'll just call a weak jack, just in case. Yeah, he could actually block raise that hand. I don't know if he would, but yeah. I think we just call here. There's nothing to get paid by with jam. He's not like really overbetting worse here, so yeah. Hopefully we fade the set. Okay, never mind. I was completely wrong. Should have jammed. He does have sixes, so I figured it was. I thought, but maybe he actually gave off a sizing tell. But the thing is here, chat, it's like he could fold ace king versus the jam when he leaves this little behind, but he's not folding sixes or deuces. That's the downside, right? We'll just fold here because I think it's a reg. Call here, and we'll bet small over here. Okay. Now that we're not hockeying, it feels like we have so many, like, more spots for some reason. Okay, we're gonna go 150 here. You can mix between the two. Actually, we'll go half pot. We'll go half pot. I think, like, we still want to bet, like, all our pocket pairs and leverage that advantage them and put pressure on his 4x and king x floats rather than just, like, try to, like, polarize already. Okay, well, let's hope he doesn't slow down on the jack. Come on, dude. He slowed down with 2 pair. Alright, so he's dropping just ace-8 here. We block ace-8 off, which is pretty good because he probably 3-bets ace-8 more. So we're just going to call here and evaluate. I think I'm just going to call this guy down. Just because he, like I think there's this a certain strength of ace-x he just can't fold. Even if he's polar, just like, I don't know what I'd rather call. Then there's this. I mean, we could mix it, but we're going to fold flushes on river and stuff. Yeah, it could be ace-8, ace-4, 8s, but we're just going to call. It's queen-jack, nice. Like, obviously, I'm more, like, thinking of folding more with other stuff. We're just not folding so much ace-x is played. One table view is some Oompa Loompa type shit. I don't know about that. Okay, here, I think, like, people fold a lot on the flop. And that's why this hand is just not that good on the turn. Like, for example, people will... I do find like turn might be overfolded. Let's just stab turn and lose the. If he calls nines of the spade, we'll just lose. That's what it is. Or like tens of the spade, or eights of the spade, I guess. I'm not even playing verse. I called the small blind. Okay, let's just lose. That's what it is. That's why I didn't want to bet turn here because I feel like I lose to those hands. But yeah, if I got like a third spade, I probably would just jam. Six is out of spade. Okay, never mind. I'm bad at poker. Nice hand. I like the one table if overlay was better. Y'all are giving me fucking infinite headaches, bro. I can't. But yeah, honestly, you're kind of fair. Like, the overlay was pretty shit, but... I was trying to make everything work. I was trying to run, like, something meme. Like, where was it? Is it this? No. Do you want to take inspiration? Yeah, I was trying to take inspiration from that. The guy who, like, made it, like, I literally sent him Pab's overlay, and he just kind of butchered it, to be honest. We'll see. I'm sure at some point, guys, I'll like keep toying with it, and we'll try to make it better. Bro, this is crazy, actually. What the fuck? Dude, he's in a calling mood today, clearly. What the fuck? I guess I was kind of overbluffing, I guess. I mean, I feel like the 9 is good because I blocked 9s of the spade on turn, at least. Damn. Okay, I just had ace-9. What the helly? Okay, so how many regs are on our left? So we need to know for BVB. Because we're trying to play limps today. I want to practice playing these spots. Just gotta look at... Okay, this is not a reg, I believe. This is not a reg. This is not a reg. What the heck? Thanks for the follow. I love your music. Is that your name? I love our music. No, it's... I don't know. It's a hard read on that name. Could bluff here, obviously. Probably just call versus the low PFR 2.5x here. What's this guy's stats? I think I just call pre. Hope if this guy has something or not. I'm a slave for the BBJV. Sorry, chat. Just gonna run cold calls. I don't think this guy gets out of line here because he still has to worry about this guy. And if he goes like 4-bet call, I can just set mine. Who cares? It's only if he runs like jam, which is probably realistic. Unfortunate. Do you actually have something or what? Because like as loose as this guy could go is like ace queen. All right, I guess we just call. Fuck it. Oh my god. Just one more 10. We're just gonna raise small here, chat, because the only bluff this guy could have is like I don't think he bluffs without an ace, and so like that means he could be betting like pocket pairs, and then I want to get max value from pocket pairs. That's like the logic why I'm just gonna raise this hand small. He doesn't have like king queen to barrel, or even that connects. I'm just gonna jam now. I guess we just check back and let people hit stuff. It's 2 regs. Just not aces? And if so, 10 for BBJ, I guess. Oh my god, what a spot. This is BVB. Fuck, I'm in too many spots, bro. No way someone has 9s, right? That'd be insane. You just have kings, right? Obviously calling here at the 7-6. Damn it. Fold the kings. I was hoping he would like make a hero call. I feel like this guy just has a draw, but now that he's thinking, I'm confused. Okay, so I block 7s. And I block 8-6 suited. I feel like I unblock bluffs. King Jack, Queen Jack, 8x. The sizing is kind of weird to me. Like, is he just going really thin with 10x? Wow, he called up 10s. Oof. Get leveled. I don't know what he thought I had. I guess he just put me on hearts. Got him. Got him. Oof, that Duncan. I feel like I could bluff you jam though. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Nice hand. I think I don't need to call this hand too much, to be honest. Blockers are probably not good. I think like 6-5 could play that way and stuff. This like blocking 6s is like it's like meh. Like I don't know. I'm probably slightly overfolding, but I think I'm like giving into the fact that I'm gonna overfold if I get like a dry run out like this, like I got. Like the reason like I'm gonna be slightly like top heavy when I check, and if I get like low like I got, like it's just natural that he's gonna win more. Like that's okay. That's like how the spot plays out normally. We front load, and I think it's okay to just not like bluff catch too aggressively. I think I should roll and mix, but I rolled low when I rolled, so that's what it is. And I don't think I would exploit a reason to know there, either way. I actually have a billion reasons I could think it's overbluffed. I have a billion reasons I could think it's underbluffed. So, and I don't think my hand's like a pure call. I don't think I have like some like insane properties. I don't think a 10-7 or 9-7. Like obviously 7s is like a pretty nice hand to block, but like any pair is gonna block stuff. And I do think like he could, it does kind of give off like a I'm going thin with 10x for value type bullshit. Thanks forever, but I'm still gonna bluff this hand. 98. Obviously, we're just not gonna fold 8s. 8s are hot right now. Honestly, I'm gonna try to make it good at one point, guys. What I want to do, I think, is ideally have this, and then if something intense happens, I can zoom in, and I want to have like overlay that, you know, like an overlay that flows for both. He checks flat flop. I think like we just don't do anything with this. We just check again. There's nothing to do here. If I think about the spot stylistically, I think we clearly start betting 33 with Jack X, probably half pot actually, and we just decide to get in it, as well as queens and aces. But we're gonna mostly double check, I think, still, even if he commits to trapping. This guy is tricky as well, so it's hard to know. It's definitely a block. I don't think there's a point of checking. He definitely has to call ace king at a frequency. The only reason why... Wait, I actually led into him? Oops. He's thinking of jamming, obviously. Okay. Overbet on turn? Okay, obviously we just call with this hand. We do block plus, we can't fold trips. I don't think he's bluffing river. I don't know, maybe I'm just completely misreading the action. I can't imagine bluffs river. I don't know. It does feel like there's a lot of bluffs on the board, and he doesn't block with the 8s. He doesn't bluff with the 8. I mean, he could bluff with the 8, though. It's really hard to know. Fuck, man. I misclicked flop. I have trips. I mean, trips has to call, right? It does help, though, that the action played out this way. Because this means that he has to raise like king, queen, and ace, queen. I don't think he's going to raise queen, jack, queen, 10. For that reason, I actually think I'm going to call. I mean, he has to have 9s and 3s. The board does bring in a lot of bluffs. Yeah, we're going to call. Unfortunate. I mean, it is what it is. It's trips over trips. My initial reaction was to fold, and then I talked myself into it, but because of the action. Especially, like, maybe there's a timing till there, but I think, like, my blockers are good on the river. And I think, like, when the line plays out like this, and he's slightly more polar than he should be, it's just unfortunate turn card. But that's what I get for misclicking. I mean, I think I still would have got close to stacked. Maybe I would have been able to get away with it. But trips over trips versus, like, a player that we just saw bluff queen jack on ace, whatever the fuck, earlier. I mean... I literally said I don't think he's going to bluff river, and then I talked myself into it, unfortunately. Maybe my initial read was the better one. Obviously, it was the better one, but... Oh my god! This guy's not very aggressive, but like hopefully one time dealer. He just recognizes that this board is nuts. We'll move it over here. Or we'll move it here. I think we just double a lot on this board. Especially with an ace. I think, okay. Okay, the river is obviously fucking cracked, right? Like, no shit, okay? I don't know if we jam every ace, though. He donks into me? What? How does he have an ace? I feel like I can't fold an ace this play, but like, okay, so like, does he call queen 10 of spades on the fucking turn? Why would he call that? But for some reason, though, I just don't know how he has bluffs. Like, on a 9 versus call here. I think I'm gonna fold. No, because we block ace 3, ace 4, so we can't fold, right? If I, like, the club specifically, I can't fold. I block everything. Yeah, okay, nice. Well played. I don't know. It was probably a good bluff with you. You kind of leveled me. I mean, the river's obviously horrible for you when you jammed, so. Because, like, you don't call, like, 7-6 of spades anymore. You don't call Jack 10 of spades, 10-9 of spades. I bet these hands. And I bluff ace-x, and you don't even call ace-x. So I don't know why you're donking. Like, if you have a strong hand, you pretty much always have to just trap it. You almost leveled the fuck out of me, though. So, I mean, I can't hate. Because how do you even have an ace? But the thing is, like, for that reason, I almost, what I thought is, I thought you called 10, 9 of spades of life for no reason, and then jammed it. Legitimately. But, like, honestly, well played. Creative bluff, but I think, like, the issue is... Okay, guys, we'll just call down here because it could be jacks. I guess we just jam turn, though, because he's tasked to call if he's king. We got coolered. It is what it is. This guy's not very aggressive, but at the end of the day, this board is just so dog shit. I meant that my hand is too good. Sorry. What am I talking about? Not the board is so dog shit. He's thinking, so I don't know. I doubt he thinks with kings or aces. That'd be kind of insane. I hope I'm good. Because, like, honestly, by the way, like, if he folds his king here, like, this is almost a win for us. He might not, there's a chance he doesn't jam ace king as a bluff on the river. And we don't want to give him the free roll to hit king or ace. Let's go 75 here. I don't think he calls a non-jack. Or, like, he might call a set, but I don't think there's a point to overbet. Oh my god. Never mind, I fucking suck at poker. I don't know, I guess I give this guy this tag. I don't know how I could ever bluff that spot profitably. I don't know what the fuck he thinks I have. I guess one pair turned into a bluff. This guy was like quite crazy, I believe. Is it a reg or a rec? His 3-bet's crazy. I think we can just play more defensive here. And just call him down now. Nothing to do. The reason is, like, when I have clubs here, I block ace-4 and ace-3. So, like, if you wanted to call ace-3 on the turn light, which is completely reasonable, you could, like, donk jam that as well. This guy's just crazy aggro, so I don't know. He almost got me to fold, though, so I guess I can't really flame, because my hand definitely calls. But he's just not rev. Like, it's not a real line. Like, the river's horrible for him. And if he has a strong hand chat, like, he needs to check it. So I can't jam this for value to protect his, like, king X range or stuff like this. I can't bluff. It will just make more. Alright, we just get this in. Nice in. Tell me he's not taking with ace king or something. Nice. Okay, we'll take it again. Sheesh. We'll check ace eights. We block folds, I guess. He could actually get tricky with the 5. This guy, like, likes to do shit like that, so. Because he knows, like, oh, I actually will bluff, so I'm gonna stay disciplined and just check my ace. And play the spot properly, and I'll give him any EV. I actually think he's, like, probably playing the spot, like, he might not be playing it perfectly accurately, but I believe that he's not gonna be that exploitable, especially in the bluffing line. Like, so I should over bluff. We're just gonna bet into this guy because we have better king X than he's most likely going to have. Bro, Joe, this might be a YouTube short, by the way. I'm sorry. This is a crazy hand. Sorry about that, duo. Honestly, it makes you look good, bro. It makes you look good. I think we check all this. I don't know if he goes thin with a 9. Depends on size, obviously. Yeah, he doesn't. Could bet this hand on turn. 75 on river here. We like range check flop, range check turn, so we just merge everything with 75. We check a lot of, not range check turn, we check ace-x on turn. I don't want to size down too much because we have too many bluffs. So I think like he actually has to start calling king x even versus that size. And that's, if I go half pot, I think it's way easier for him to find the catch. I think he's pretty capped though when he checks twice. Like, I don't think I need to be like sizing half with ace-x because there's a straight on the board. Like, I think that's clown behavior. Guys, am I not locked the fuck in today though? Holy. Okay, versus the rec here. His three-bet's like really tight. We'll still call once though, because ace king is the thing. You can just spike a set. Okay, this small size I'm just gonna call. Because I don't know, like it's not like he has a trillion hands. Oh, you see, that's what you gotta call. What the fuck? What the hecky? Alright, we just call here versus the rec. I think I'll check back the ace here. I think on rainbow with an ace jack, he has ace jack, so it's different than ace queen. You don't necessarily always want to play over better check here because he flats ace jack pre. He doesn't flat ace queen pre, for example. So, and now we have the 10 of spades, which is slightly better because we unblock slightly more folds. But I think we probably want a diamond here to run like we're gonna run 75 here. So I don't think we're gonna bet too much. I guess I should roll probably. Like if you count the 80, I can see it. Like having the 10 is better than having like queen whatever. And now we just check here because we have worse shit and he could 10. I mean, we also block folds though, right? I don't think this hand bluffs very much. He could have queen 10 check it back. I don't know. Let's look at this. Maybe I just have to 75 this hand on the river every time. I'll just fold here versus the rec. I don't know. There's pot. I'm just going to call for chop. Jack deuce. Nice hand. Wait. Basically calling 2x pot over a bet here, but I don't think he has it very much. Because he always chops when we lose. Ugh, fuck. I don't know. It might be too passive. Just like when you go 1.2 on the flop, he has to call a lot of shit to the point where like we're definitely like we could definitely play block. I don't even know what we're trying to get to fold there. Like 7x, I guess. It's just ace king though. Lol. Just ace jack, ace queen as well, obviously. I believe this hand, because we have no natural bluffs, like set lines are going to be natural bluffs here, actually. So let's roll. 76? Fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, it's really hard to find. You have like almost no natural bluffs, so you're just going to have to pick set mines. Because like it's actually, for some funny enough, like, okay guys, 5-4 here, you guys will be like, oh, you can hit it too. Literal pocket pairs, like 7s, which just like don't interact at all. I'm blocking 5-4, which obviously like can't really call. Just like not interacting with most of your opponent's range. Funny enough, he actually probably shouldn't bluff 7x because we should fold 7s, but yeah, you like on a 76, I'll just find the set mine bluff. 5-4, by the way, can hit a deuce, right? But Sevens there can hit a fucking 7. Even though it's like half as likely, it's still like a hand that can actually beat an ace. Whereas like you're not gonna be able to find many hands there that are drawing to beat an ace. So on those really dry boards, like that's when you should pick like your folding range that are pocket pairs and turn them into bluffs at a frequency. That way you have bluffs. Check. I just think this is too tight. Maybe I'm wrong though. I mean, actually, you know what? I guess we're drawing to like a strong hand, and I think if I believe this guy gives up a lot, then it's pretty good. Like obviously, if it's like king 10, but like I could see it only being like king queen plus here. Unfortunately, when I see the river bet, I'm just gonna fold. I'm not gonna raise too much on turn, so I have a lot of strong hands. Weird size by him though. I don't know why people do this like not all in size. Like, are they Linus Love or are they fish? Like I can't tell. And when he goes this small, we could actually include hands like ace queen in the calling range, but we'll just do it. When we look at this again, like we'll start incorporating stuff to be a little more accurate. Okay, so this table I can play limps on. Alright, I believe my hand just calls. With a rec in the big, he could be opening wider, but we'll still just fold it with the rig and stuff. Alright, not very good board. I'm expecting range bet, so my hand's just gonna mix. When he goes to small, on a 30 would fold it. Okay, this hand's gonna mostly check, I believe. Sizing up on the flop, 16 especially, we'll just check. Pretty good turn for the hand. I feel like he's just gonna play really bad versus the double here if he checks. Again, we're just gonna call once. And depending on river size, we probably just call twice. If it's like pot, it's closer. If it's above pot, I don't really care anymore. I'll probably just fold. Even though I've been overfolding versus this guy, I just probably will fold again. But 75, let's call. It's just the nuts. Every time this guy I don't know if you've just been sunriding me because I've just headbutting the fold whenever see, bro, but it's because I think you're tight, or you've actually just changed your play style, but nice hand. I mean, you had a bluff earlier when you folded the let's call here, even though the size is kind of meh. I think this is like gonna be like that's just pure fold. This is like the few like here's the thing, guys. People will call hands like this, but this is actually like the only double underhand that doesn't have a draw on this board, and all the other hands have overs. So you just pure fold this one. You don't need to like, oh well, I have back doors, so I have wraps. No, you don't have anything. You don't need to call that much on that board. So I think you just take that garbage and you throw it in the trash. I should go bigger here because we're deeper, all three of us, so it actually changes the spot. If he's shorter, I don't think it changes my size. I think in a cold 4 spot, I think you just play aggressively on this board. Deeper, like for the first bet, because he's probably floating really wide and this board's quite dry, so hold that. We'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. Would we have got there? Obviously, this would have been an insane spot to get there. No, we wouldn't have. Wow. Big better check. I mean, you could bet it a little bit. Let's roll again. We rolled like 93. Okay, we rolled at 15. We rolled 93 and then we rolled lower. So, I don't know. Sometimes I like to just do like one try hard roll. And then obviously, yeah, play off that. If I feel like I might be like biased one way or the other, I like to just do one absolute roll. This board, you could do both. We'll just 1/3. You could like range check legitimately. You could range bet. It's like actually either is like pretty close. Definitely don't need to turn a hand this strong into a bluff. There's call versus rec here. The value doming hand. From these positions, I think you just play more 75 because your opponent's more ace queen often otherwise. And here, because we value dom and rec, we're just gonna call. He's the nuts, nice hand. Don't think we need to turn this hand this strong into a bluff. We could actually run in a check raise with it. This is right in the check raising range. I don't know if it's like the main hand. 7 of spades doesn't block bluffs. 7 of hearts blocks pretty much just value. I don't know how much Buddy's checking back. Like, how much King X does Buddy really float on the board? So I don't really believe him, honestly. Like King 9? I guess he could just float a lot of King X. We went 33 on the flop, though, so. Probably should go bigger, though. It's kind of a stupid line, actually. It's okay. I don't feel like he believes me ever here, but whatever. 58 VPIP, bro. 0% 3-bet. Do we have like more hands, more data on this guy? He min-raised his turn. But he just trapped the flop. I like to fold. I don't know anything about the guy. I mean, I have to call once, I think. Okay, so now I block King Jack. I don't think he's going to jam as a bluff. Do I want to jam as a bluff? No, I have other bluffs. I don't think he bluffs here. So, whatever. We call 20. Maybe we fucking stationed. Just one time. Hopefully it's not Queen 10. Whatever. Fuck this game. I could bluff here, repping Queen Jack and like Ace Queen and all this bullshit. I don't know. I feel like I could just take like 9-8 and like fucking Jack 9 and all the stuff that's like still pricing to call one and just bluff that. I mean, obviously I could overbluff, but I expect him to just like station the shit out of me. What about weak 9x on the board? Yeah, that's also fine. The thing about weak 9x is it's just not like drawing as well into ace x. But yeah, obviously weak 9x is probably like potentially better. But if all your bluffs are weak 9x, then like, yeah, the 9 is slightly like, yeah. It is what it is though. Like you're kind of right for sure because you block 9s and ace 9 obviously. Mainly 9s. I think we size down this deep. We just run a more like linear range instead of like this polar thing that you run because you just can't perform. It doesn't perform as well. I think you just like half pot deeper range pretty much on these boards. We'll just call here, I guess. I don't know. And turn will probably start mixing. 31. I mean, you do need to protect your checking range with those checks sometimes. I don't expect them to have too much 7x though. Oh, I want to overbet and then call off jam. 9s, 8s, 7s. I feel like we can just check and he goes like thin. You know what? Reroll to 23. Let's just fucking check. I just don't think there's that much of a calling range. And like, I actually feel like he's gonna turn a lot of hands into a bluff here, and I don't want to call off. So even though I could get called by ace high, yeah, it's like, it is what it is. I rolled low twice. I don't know. It's probably slightly more passive than I should be playing it, but whatever. Because my hand's like not really a check raise, but like what it does when I check a hand like this, guys, what it does is it doesn't allow him to start all of a sudden start like if he has ace 9 go 2x pot. Now, is that actually relevant? Maybe not. Whereas let's say if I was like, or even 10-9, let's say I'm like if I'm just trapping super polar, and I like, oh, I'll play some check jams. Like I'll check 9s here, but I don't check anything like this ever. Then it allows him to just go like thinner for value because yes, I might have some traps, but my calling range is non-existent. Like, yeah, that's kind of the only issue. But it is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I figured there's a chance that this guy just reopens all of his calling range though, and he does bluff it a lot. So then I figured, like for example, like I could see him like maybe like if he has hits a lot of 9x or he's 6s through like 4s, I could see him like even betting it on the river for value. Maybe it's just stupid logic though. But ace queen was obviously the hand that could easily call me. Whatever. You gotta be a little tricky sometimes. Keep them guessing. If I bet big there, I probably would have to call off. I mean, I probably would have just mixed, honestly. Jimmy back shots. Oh my god, let's just fold again. That's what it is. Oh man, I feel like we're running pretty good today outside of like the fucking bingo cooler. I feel like we played pretty well too. I had one hand I wasn't happy about. Dude, when I make a mistake, I can tell because it like lingers with me. What was the hand? This one was crazy. What was the hand, guys? Where I feel like I punted. Did I get stacked recently on a hand or something? This hand. I guess that's whatever. It's just a cooler. I feel like I'd price an even call. Like on a 10 or something, I would have won. I probably could start folding to the min size though with kings. I don't know. Obviously, we'll call the tight guy when he doesn't go big. Okay, 48 VPIP, self-proclaimed Hulk. We're gonna fucking raise this one up if he bets big. Good luck us. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully no 10-8. Oh shit, nice one. Kind of qualifies as a diamond. Probably should have considered checking this one back, to be honest, but it is what it is. We block so many bluffs now that there's just no world where I'm calling turn here. Like, if he was the follow through turn here, I think he followed through. I think he's like super polar now. Like, he either has a trap or he's nothing, and I'll just bet because like my hand actually needs to protect equity. Like, if he has like a hand like 8-7 of hearts, like he actually has outs. Now this has to be like close to bottom of range. But the issue is I just don't know if I actually see a folding range for this guy. I feel like he just has diamonds. Like, even though like yeah, this is bottom, I agree. I just don't really know what he has. Yeah, nice on me. God, I'm on fire today, actually. What tables can we... Okay, we can play limps here. We can play limps here. Okay, we can play limps on like every table. It's Orban to our left every time, but... Okay, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is eventually I'm going to build a overlay that can merge between the two. Ace-8 should be like pretty high frequency mix here. I actually think Ace-8 is a better 3-bet than Ace-9 here. I think like if you look at it, the reason why is villain doesn't open as much 8x suited as he does 9x suited, and these hands fold. So for example, opponents more likely to open a hand like King 8 suited than King 7 suited. 8-9 suited compared to 8-7 suited. I might be wrong about that. Obviously, if people pure call 9s, that's what like logically can make it. I think it's actually more of an EP position where people start folding 9s. But yeah, because if people call 9s and the board comes 8 high, I mean, like it's not like exactly. If the roles are reversed, like that's obviously a lot better compared to blocker logic, like just raw hand strength logic. This hand could definitely raise. We have a good amount of 8s. I like raising this spot because I think people just range betting correctly. And it's like impossible to defend. And if they start calling light, I mean, like, good luck when I have an 8s. Like, you're really just gonna pay me. This is like throwback to the beginning of the stream. 79, I honestly think, is this cutoff or MP? Let's just call, but I honestly think we could have, we could get that involved. I think this hand just wants to call. I mean, the king high is like beats some king 8 and king 6. No, he doesn't have these hands. Let's commit to checking this hand again. All right, decent flop up here. Expecting range bet on the flop. I don't think we need to raise this hand because we're in position compared to out of position, obviously. Obviously, let's just go to check call. I think, like, yeah. Can't fold the king. He trapped us, we block it, so it's like not folding to any size except like all in maybe. Why would he bet a 9 on the turn though? I just don't see a range. Like I could be wrong. I just don't see a range. Yeah, I just don't see it. Okay, I think here we can just check this hand, and that's obviously a goated river. I actually block like ace-7 of hearts. So he only has ace-7 and 8-7. He does have aces, which is the big one, but it's only one combo. Could you make a crazy fold here? I think I'm gonna go for it. Like if he has aces, he has aces. I mean, he could have 8-7 or like he shouldn't have 8-7 or 7-6, but there's a chance he just never folds, right? I feel like if he had aces or 7x, he would just also like fast play. Unfortunate. I mean, obviously it doesn't make money now. Because he didn't fold. Obviously we were praying for the god spot. Also, sometimes you never know. You just get a meme call from kings for no reason. I don't know. Not that would happen there. This is a size up board. We rolled a 5, so we'll check it. I don't think there's like any pure flush draw betting. And he just calls. I think we just commit to just calling here. I don't think this hand needs to raise. I think he's like clearly blatantly so polar. We block like, even we have the low. Like if we had like jack 10 of diamonds, it's different. Like we block like 7-6. I don't think he's placed too much of his 10 of diamonds like this, right? So this is just gonna be a call. Yeah, it is what it is. Obviously, if people try to get too cute and think I never checked like a flush and start going thin into me, but I think like his size wasn't very indicative of that. If he had just went with a normal overbet, we would run raises. But when he goes like 2x and he's going with flush only size. I don't mind like bet folding this hand. We unblock a lot of the other bullshits. Actually, kind of block the bluffs too, because only 9 he has is gonna be like suited, like 8 hand like 8-6 and like 9-7 suited. People prefer to bluff these types of hands. Obviously, good luck us. Hopefully, no aces. Take it. 83. Okay, we're so deep. I mean, I probably should get involved. I'm not certain of the range is deeper though, so probably just play a more linear strategy deeper. I think like it's harder to exploit. For now. You just don't go as polar because you don't want to go as big. Because you don't want to just be like 8-6 heavy because it's like harder to like dump the money in. Now this hand is just going to be a great bluff. Okay, 7 of clubs, it doesn't really matter. Honestly, I'm just going to give this one up. Whatever. We're trying to get him to fold all his like low shit, and he didn't. I don't want to do this too much. Honestly, we beat a lot of shit. Jack 9, 10-9, all this other bullshit. Like, he has to bluff like Jack 9, 10-9. He could overbluff this one. It's really easy to overbluff, but honestly, I'll just let him have it. I don't think if he bluffed, he'd pick half pot either. He wouldn't want to make sure he doesn't get called by two pair. Oh my god, what a spot. We just call flop and bang the 3. I think here we just go face up. And just hope someone thinks we're bluffing. This guy's check call is very scary, though. Just gonna triple here. Just gonna go face up and hope he like meme calls me. Well, obviously, like he could have king queen at this point now. I mean, like I can't see what else I lose to. I'm kind of just hoping he has ace three. I guess king three. Is king three and no king three's not. He has to call king three off. King queen, I'd be sick, honestly. Hoping he just has ace three and he just got cooler because he blocks everything. I'm hoping this is ace three. And he's just like. He just clearly like thinks I'm yapping. Like this is the advantage to like being aggressive, and then you just rep your hand straight up, and you just hope your opponent like doesn't believe you because I'm only repping threes. Yeah. I feel like we got the bag there. We're repping like threes and ace queen on the turn, not on the. Once we get to the turn, we're only repping threes. If I had a bluff there, I would always play a river though. Just because. What can I do? I'm gonna look at the chat in a sec. Yuki's in the stream, you lost somewhat. Good fall, Joe. What did you fold that hand, if you don't mind? You were just a non-believer. Check this hand versus the rack, and then we'll go for the 75 on the turn if he checks twice. I feel like this doesn't have anything. Thanks for the sub, Alexander. Wait, is that a Twitch sub or is that a? Let me go to mini feed because I actually don't know. Yeah, it's a Twitch sub. Cause like for some reason my I mean it's a YouTube sub. Sometimes my Twitch subs are like broken. Oh fuck! I forgot to roll for limp. No. Wah! We're trying to lock in more. Oh, it's a wreck, so we don't roll. Bro, I'm playing Trey Tucker tonight in Fantasy Boys. I think we're doing pretty well today. We've had some low lights, but overall pretty chill. The good news we have Vector Flush. The bad news is we don't block King 10 suited. We need some on Doraemon gadgets, exactly. Mirai gadget. Okay, obviously he turns 7s, but yeah, it's not a big concern. We're just gonna go for all of it here. Gonna go for all of it. People do call potentially T-Slight. Like we could lose the 4s on Rays. Yeah, obviously we're just all in on the river. I don't even know if I like all in. Do we just do this and then fold the jam? I feel like this like almost makes more. King 10 unraised, 7's unraised. No, we'll just jam. We'll just jam. So what is action here? He checks and then yeah, we'll just jam. King 10, King Queen, King Jack. Obviously King 10. He calls 7's turn. He has probably. Yeah, it's whatever. It's fucking stupid by me. But it wouldn't have mattered. I would have saved 50 bigs. Just like God Cooler. Unfortunate spot. A10, yeah, nice one. I mean, I think it's probably thin, but I don't know. People make so many egregious calls versus me. It's hard for me to call turn hoping you just give up river. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, obviously if he's like 3 sets slow played and then he only has a king queen, I probably could just like check this back like he. I mean, honestly, what's the point? Like, what's the point? I could have saved 50 bigs from bet folding it, but I don't know. Obviously gonna value bet. Finding a check back would be absurd. It's just like crazy. These guys run so fucking god tier. Like, even on a day where I'm running good, it's because like these guys are just getting straight autos. Like honestly, over and over again. Like it's crazy. Every day I get on, it's like autos. Brain dead. Like actual brain dead auto stacks over and over again. But whatever. 52 VPIP. Do we just go for 3 streets? Honestly, he didn't raise flop. So I feel like that might. Okay, this is crazy wide. What am I doing? It's just like actual like straw eater auto stacks over and over again. What is like 3 today? It's like, I don't even know. I'm not gonna check. It's like bad luck. Looks like both players are kind of fucked. What is this guy even calling? Okay, with these blockers, I think I surely just 3x pots and then jam river. I don't know. He just has to have like a weak ace, right? And we have like such good bluff. Oh my god, we just get bailed out. Did we ever check? How does he have a bluff? No. Let's tank forever and then... Do we like block? Oh, block is so tricky because he actually might turn something into a bluff. Like he might whale out. Let's go for block. I feel like I could see him like turning like a random ace into a bluff if I block, not if I check. That's actually smart. Oh, he just calls, but whatever, it's fine. I just had a set of jacks and we got fucking so bailed. Oh, lucky me. Play bad, get rewarded. Should have 3-bet me, bud. Set 62, I guess we call this hand. It's like better than like ace 9, I think, because you can make a wheel with these steps, and also the 4 is like less interactive. Ah, man, so tilted about that one stack though. 50 bigs is a lot to save. Like bet fold's probably better. I just jam because people make so many dog shit calls versus me that I feel like if I should just like always pick the biggest size when I have it. So small. I might have gave off a timing tell here. I do unblock bluffs, I believe. I don't think he has too many bluffs to the 4, so I'll probably just mix call this. I do think he's like under bluffing in the 75 line though here. I think if he bluffs, he would try to rep the jack. Yeah, that's what he thinks. Okay, let's roll 18. Let me see. I think he could potentially overbluff that line, but whatever. I mean, roll 18, but need to call. Let's call this in, especially on a low number. I believe this guy plays bad versus the raise here. He's gonna range bet and we're just gonna raise for value on the flop. If he's betting, like the reason why is if he's betting with jacks through like 7s here, it's like kind of shouldn't be betting these hands. So it works out well to raise. With the aces here, nice hand. You get 4-bet, I think we mostly jam. Okay. We'll mix here as well. 70? We'll do it. I don't know how tight this guy is pre. I feel like I just can't remember him folding to 4-bets. I feel like he might be actually really tight. Because he's like, he just flatted jacks though, so it kind of like works in my favor. Like he could be getting cute. Alright, obviously we're just going to call versus the min raise. I don't think we fold anything versus this. We don't get the flop we want. Unfortunate. Man, we'll just fold. Here, from these positions, you definitely need to run checks, and we're obviously just going to run check here. I think there's a wreck here, we'll just pot this flop. Half pot, I just don't believe this is a bluff. Enough. Okay. Call me an overfolder. I don't know. Imagine it's like all in. He's like tilt emoji, all in. I mean, obviously that doesn't look like a bluff, but we would call because I feel like I valued on. Ugh, today's been so tilting. Not really. Today's actually been pretty chill. Just this last hand, like, oh my god, bro. These guys are just fucking nuts magnets, bro. It's crazy. Like, I hate to be that nit, but, like, I honestly don't think I should. I think I should just check back ace king. I think if I just found those spots more, I would just be, like, fucking so rich. Like, there's, like, 3 combos of king 10. Like, especially since he's, like, gonna slow play everything. It's just, like, oh, garbage. Garbage spot. I believe he, like, min-clicked me on the turn earlier, but, you know. I don't think my hand would even jam in theory. I just, like, feel like people just don't fold, like, king-queen there versus me, king-jack versus me. That being said, he has more of the other hands than he does of those, right? So, probably should just, like, low-key check it back. Oh my god, what a spot. I think we just go 1/3 on the flop here. The issue with my hand is, like, low-key if he makes a hand. Like, yeah, like, now I lose to 7s. Like, if he makes anything, like, I'm just gonna lose. Like, the thing is I beat, like, ace-5, right? Let's go big, and then I'll jam river. Whatever. Beat 6-5, beat ace-5. For now. We're not gonna get bluff EV from this player, so I'm just going to fucking, just bets. Oh my god, what a turn. Hopefully he didn't raise queen 10. I feel like this guy just doesn't raise queen 10 that much on the flop. Maybe I'm wrong, though. That doesn't change my action. I can't fold this in. We'll go small. See if he plays for check raise. I think I can see the king 9, king 3 slowing down, so maybe I should have just plotted it and jammed. I don't think there's any 10x in his range, so we're just gonna go 75. Like 10-9 raise call? That'd be insane. Don't think he's gonna fold 2 pair here, so I'm just gonna bet anyway. Or especially a set. King 10 raise? Oh my god, it'd be sick. Ace 10 check call? Like, there's no, like, I can't think of anything. Yeah, I should have gone half. It's funny because I was bluffing, I would overbet. But yeah. Let's check here. Honestly, Judd, like, calling turn there to hope I give up river is probably, like, actually making money versus me. Because I probably would just assume you call turn to call river. Oh, wait, for some reason I thought I had 8s because I had 8s over here. Unfortunate. Bro, I don't know what to do with this line that this guy's doing. I guess I'll fold it. I'll probably just check here. Wow. Bingo. Bro, I'm just gonna go to a stupid size that he could call an ace with. Feels like he's checking to check river, so we're gonna go huge. I feel like he's just gonna call. No matter what size I go here. And it's an ace. What's his 5s of the club? Yeah, Max exploited him. Wait, this guy folded ace king. Why did he fold ace king of clubs? What? That was like a little Easter egg on top of the fucking hand, bro. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it was. Did I lead? No, I ISO'd, right? Oh no, I didn't. This guy ISO'd. Oopsie. Why did I say that? Oh my god, that was so zesty. What? I did not intend for it to come out like I sound like Drake. Oh no. No, man. Just running big better check here. That new setup is so ass, not gonna lie, bro. You're hurting my feelings with that. Okay, I think here we actually just see this one earlier. I think it's probably 75. Like basically we bluff a lot of ace-x and we don't want to overbet because we want to go to bet all of it. I feel like I should bet the river. I don't think he has actually any bluffs this played. I mean, maybe he has ace-king, but why would he bluff it? It's like, I don't know. I probably have to call though. Now that I've just like destroyed it. Yeah, let's go 75 so we can still bet like ace-9, ace-10. Yeah, I should have bet myself. But I don't even know if he calls this. But just so he can call other stuff. Yeah. You have smaller size because you want to bet ace-x and you want to still bet king-jack for value. You just got called by ace-high, I guess. Yeah, the guy's on his hero call arc. Well played though, honestly. Range B20. $95 if you insist, dealer. Sometimes people ISO even wider than they have. No way, Zax. Chill, bro. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Why do you gotta think for so long, too? He min clicks. I'm gonna fold. This is gonna be, like, the bottom. Also, like, I don't think he min clicks if he has, like, a real hand. I feel like he min clicks when he's nutted. Maybe it's a tell that he has a hand he wants to play. And, like, maybe I could, like, exploitively shove. Like, he has a hand he wants to play, but he doesn't want to get jammed on or something. So he, like, goes to that size. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I do that. Imagine I fucking ripped it. That'd be crazy. $95. I guess we'll roll again. $91. I'm calling. I'm fucking calling, okay? Yeah, we can mix between the two on a 21. I think we just check this back. Actually, I think this hand should just always bet. Whatever. Even if people don't fold, fuck it. Let's just bet. I mean, if he has like ace-9 or whatever the fuck, fold it. Okay, this turn is dog shit for range. I mean, like, we actually have ace-king has played this deep. But I don't think I need to turn this hand into a bluff. Just is what it is. Let's accept. We have like 10 and jack X of hearts. I don't know how much 10x hearts we have, but particularly jack X we could have. I feel like he could have a lot of like, he could still have 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s. So I don't mind B75 on the river here as a bluff. We block like an ace-4 of hearts, like a check call, and then trap. But overall, I think I'm just going to lose. Honestly, jam here could make money if he doesn't call anything. Because it's like sort of bluffs, but I don't know if I get the respect. But I probably should just jam as a bluff. Okay, some of the time. But I'd probably rather bluff like have like at least 9s at the heart. Freaking Timmy, man. Nice hand. Damn, we have the jacks twice on 2 tables. Check kings, bro. Let's go. Runner, runner. If you range bets the small, we definitely call jacks because that means you could be betting like lower pairs that we beat. $54 VPIP, we're always going to double here with the equity. come on. What a freaking lame ass river, bro. I thought we hit for a sec. What do you mean? I thought I was good when he checked. What do you mean, game? He literally raised on the turn, he didn't even have anything. He loses to 9s. I can't even read the board. Come on, man. You're a bunch of zoomer pokers. You need a little zesty. I don't know about that. That was a little much. Bro, so rough. We were up so much, and then we just fucking... I just get God Chord so much, I swear. It's like fucking... I feel like I'm like in 4 hours, like a God Chord like fucking every 30 minutes. People just constantly have sets. But honestly, this river jam is like fish, I think. I legitimately think that, like, I should just check it back. You call 5-4 here over hand like ace-8 off because it just interacts better. We'll just call without a heart, and then we'll just like turn our hand to a bluff, with especially with no heart. Especially like unblocking Jack 10, 10-8, like all these other hands you could have. Deeper, we just call the force pure here. We have a lot of potential bluffs, but like unblocking snap folds with this bets. I think we just get this in from these positions. It is what it is. Oh my god, what a spot. What a spot. Don't be 10s, please. On a 1, if we play calls, we can call this. Oh, Yuki, I might tell you, but you have to make a deal. You don't stack me this hand. Okay, do I jam? Jam's kind of niche because he could have like ace-6 or king-x of spades, and we don't unblock both of these. Whatever. Listen. Don't be 10s! I don't think he calls me or ever. Could size down, I guess. I don't mind jam. I don't mind call here. Okay, so the thing is, like, he has to jam like jacks or queens for value, which, like, would he? Not having a club is nice. Obviously, having a spade would be better because he probably calls like ace queen and ace jack of spades. I feel like you could just have aces though. You know what? I'm just gonna stay nitty. Nice hand. I feel like people just like are smart. Like they just jam their clubs though. The tag is a nittier player. Yuki, that's your tag. Takes forever and then folded. I probably should just be 75, bro. Just get paid every time. Fucking played bad. This hand I don't mind. I mean, like, obviously I'm supposed to bluff catch river probably sometimes, but whatever. You could just have like ace queen off pure, but then like, does he bluff it? I feel like people will raise a lot of their flush draws on flop. You could call like backdoor flush draws, right? And you could just flat 10x, expecting like bets, so. You could still just have like fucking random ass hand. I don't know if he jams jacks or queens pure, but yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'm supposed to call sometimes, but is what it is. I kind of wanted a jam turn. I probably should have. Like, the spots are so tight, it's hard to be overbluffing. I don't even have ace king off that much from those positions. It's definitely okay to jam ace king double bad suit there as a merge. We'll call here versus the wreck, I believe. I don't know anything about this guy, literally just first hand, so. Good luck, guys. Hopefully it's not aces. Nothing with this guy. I think it's like a Matrix profile picture. I don't even understand. I mean, it is hard to have a 10 here, but I don't know. It probably went too small. On the flop, but yeah, the Yuki, the tag is tighter. Wait, you folded here, Zach? You're crazy. You're like trying to whale whisper. You folded a full house? Where's this guy? I didn't see the action though, I guess. $77 versus Timmy, I'm just still gonna call. Why is my mic like in Neptune? I gotta like fix it. It's been so bad. 29 will still call it. Just call 6-5. You don't want to like pure through better to think. There's so many bluffs here. We unblock all of them. I'm just gonna hero call. Good luck, guys. Yeah, he just got the nuts. What size did he pick? It wasn't even over that, right? Or was it? It was over that, right? Whatever, fair. Maybe he bluffs for less big. Probably had a tell there. But I felt like my blockers were good, so. Obviously, we'll just B75 this river, is what it is. We have like bottom of range, so. So I just bet turn and like 2 people called. I feel like I'm just never good here. I don't know. Imagine I win 50 big blind pot here. That'd be crazy. Yeah, he has the nuts. Shocker. Nut farmer. Maybe I should just B75 that river and I would have got called. If Timmy in the big, we're gonna call it the threes. Fuck it. Bro, if he calls, I know I said never do this, I'm calling, because I think this guy's just gonna pay me off on a 3 anyway. You know, he shouldn't. If I should this, like, we're never gonna realize that's why our hands are kind of dog. Alright, what is this? Save me money. I probably shouldn't have called this fast. Probably tell I wasn't thinking of raising or something. I don't know. Hard to get a read, but man. Alright, we gotta lock in. Keep playing accurate. How many tables can we limp? Okay, this one, this one, this one. Basically every table now we can run limps. There's like a red gunner left on every table. The game's got a lot worse, that means. This one's like basically all regs. Is there a better game going? Yeah, there is. If you guys haven't, make sure to check out my current YouTube short, boys. Okay, we'll put 9s. I think this hand is pure folds. Could be wrong. We rolled a 99 originally, but this hand's like so dog. Let's put in the check fold. Oh, I'm supposed to play limps. Oh my god, bro. I keep forgetting. McDonald's, yeah. I'm loving it type font. I'm loving it type font. I'm still not folding versus this guy. Spending like 2 cents. Probably could go bigger here versus Mr. Pilot. Bro, I don't know if this guy's that good at the game to find the bluff there. I think this hand just pure bets. Just bet every pair. I should probably think for a while and then bet, but I expect to get stationed, but like whatever. I have 6-5 off, like what I want me to do. Yeah, I don't know. This could be losing money, but whatever. Let's keep him honest. Don't him over bluffing. One third probably. This deep is also probably better. Maybe half pot's okay, but whatever. If you play checks, my hand definitely can be in the range though. That exploitively, like people just call all their pocket pairs, so I feel like 8s is a lot of value. Honestly, what's this guy's PFR? I could have 3-bet this hand, but it's better. $92. I still think we'll just call this hand. I don't know. I probably can get involved, but we'll just call it. This is like could be bottom of raising range if he plays range bets, because that means he's betting like kings and queens. He plays half pot though, so that just makes me more inclined to call. And he basically never bets a jack, so we can bet this hand, especially since it plays. He's supposed to check back a lot here, and he still has hands that have equity, so range lead probably makes sense. He like also like be like range raising this recent. Let's check and evaluate. On a 70, let's call. This guy like check folded earlier. I forget what hand it was. Nice, my hand plays. I could have probably bet river for value, but I don't know. Like block, maybe. S tier layout. I don't know what to think at this tighter range. It feels like very ace-king X to me, so I'm just going to bet twice again. You can say it's an overplay. I don't think he slow plays a flush, though. And if he jams, I'm going to call because I think it's ace-king. Holy shit! What? Poker gods. I don't know, we need a heart. Poker gods! They love me, for sure, they love me. 11% 3-bet, I don't know what to think. Did I not change the title? I thought I changed the title. Dog whistling? I don't even know what that word means. Like that saying means. Oh, poker is so fucking lit, dude. Let's go. I'm mostly complaining, but like it's actually insane, man. Let's keep playing well. I don't know what the fuck to do. This guy's like a trillion different hands here. How can I fold? At this price, yeah. I don't know. It's just so garbage, I can't even comprehend it. Like, there's a couple spots earlier today. Like, I could have sized down probably when I had value. This board's pretty bad. When he checks, I think we just, like, don't reopen very much. I think he should be, like, close to range bet, so. Now we have, like, ace-queen and ace-ten of spades, which could play the check line. If we bet this hand, we kind of have to double it, though. 96, I guess he just bets. Blocking ace-queen, ace-ten of spades. Ace-queen off as well. Nice. I kind of have to double this hand if we bet it, though. So, I was... The thing is, like, it's kind of okay to not bet river, I guess, because I bought queens and tens, which is probably the main folding range. We're opening like 8x here. I think we just jam here, and like one of them might call. Come on! Take it. Probably should just bet big, though. Could split between the two. Take it. Nice little cooler to help me stop being a massive victim, I guess. I was so wrong. I didn't realize the guy was just like 5,000 IQ and he was just gonna check call 8-5 suited on the flop. Maybe he's just a fucking absolute mastermind of this game. I had no clue. Fucking A, man. With so many hands. I don't know, I'm so mad at myself for jamming fucking ace-king on a king-high board. The fucking tens. Like, I actually could have found the check, I swear. Oh, I should be rolling here, but honestly, we actually got this hand already. Because I'm trying to play limp pots today, but I'm just not studying. Limps. $33 will call it. It's like very low. Very deep though, so it actually should change the range. I don't mind reopening around the 6, so we'll size down. He's running XR. I don't think we'd run any 3-bets. We just call here. I don't think the jack is that different. I don't think he check raises too much ace jack. Call on this number, fold on the lower one. He overbets. There's nothing we can do here besides just call down. Like on a 7 or a deuce, it changes the calling range. Also on a 10 of diamonds, obviously. He checks. I think like we value on ourselves now. He's like so polarized to the point where like he barely has anything. Yeah, whatever, we save money. What a cooler. Holy shit. What am I doing? I'm 3-betting so wide. Oops. I can't even read the board. Does my hand win? I think it does. It plays. Yeah. Yeah, we're back to the old layout. This board, I have easy fold on turn. Holy shit, these hands are insane. I don't know, I just run to the nuts so much. It's fucking insane, bro. Okay, I'm complaining, but like every day I get on, I feel like I'm just like running below average. I don't even know at this point. But I think we're up money. Luckily, we've got some punts in our favor. Yellow tag is friend. First the wreck here, we'll just call. If you go small again, we'll just like raise big and then jam. We're gonna jam now. Oh, never mind. Save money. This hand just calls. Good flop. Obviously, we're gonna mostly raise flop here. If he range bets. Same logic here. We block calls, so you can actually mix some checks. Whatever, let's just do it to be whatever. I mean, it likely doesn't matter. It's just whatever. Like now we like chop with all 7x. Obviously the card's bad. It doesn't mean it's not. We unblock calls. So we don't need to fast play this hand ever. Obviously tilting, but like I just don't understand, man. We're gonna make so much money this fucking hand if we can fade 2 cards, but it is what it is. Instead, it's just another sick cooler. I like betting this hand on the flop because, in theory, because this hand cannot check call, but it still has like a lot of equity, so you like to just front load it in the bluffing category. I like betting it. I think this hand is like okay double bet. We like unblock like 5-6 and queen jack, which is like usually a good recipe for tripling this hand. I mean, unblock all like the certain hands I could fold. Okay, we'll fold here. God, I just stay tilted, man. It's crazy. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna get on, play my best, go fucking get offline. At this point, like I don't know. We'll just wait for infinity to run okay. I feel like I have like decent mindset as well. I feel like my mental's been pretty steady despite like getting coolered like 100 times every day. I don't know. I just get on it again. I just run like shit. It's like, oh my god, it's crazy. Like, there's a couple spots like I could play differently, maybe. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've gained a lot of EV from punts today, though, so it's like hard to be. But that's every day, I guess. Versus small size, we'll call Jack 9 here. Nice flop. We have a lot of King Queen and Ace Queen off here, so like you should be range betting. On a 91, we'll bet this hand. We have a fine check raise hand here. 2-6 of all. It's just a tilting 6 you lose too. Obviously, we're just gonna call once here with the 9 when you bet it. The club comes off. At this point, like I don't know. It's going crazy to bluff, and we block bluffs. We block hands like Jack 10 and King Jack offsuit. We'll tank forever and then just run the check. I feel like the jam on the river is just always coming here though, but I don't think we can do anything besides hit a 9. The jam's just always coming here. It is what it is. Like, I'm just not gonna fold to the size. Even if it's just a queen or kings. What a fucking line. Oh my god. Oh my god. This game is so dog shit. I can't. I mean, I guess. Well played. Like, I don't know. I'm rolling the flop. Because I don't think its line is actually making money, by the way. He just runs good, so it makes money. I mean, the block on the river is, like, obviously fair. Whatever. I don't think I need to mix jams. I can have pocket pairs with the club here. Like, I definitely can't fold flop. I definitely said that. Yeah, there's no exploit here. He didn't gain any EV. I mean, I guess sure, it's fine to just check raise queen jack. I guess sometimes. Obviously, it's just whatever. Prefer toilet reg. You're funny, Yuki. Sorry. Ugh. It's like I'm trying to stay good mental, but like holy fuck, I just get fucked in every spot, like permanently. It's like crazy. Like I don't know, why would I reopen though? This guy's gonna fucking just like check raise queen jack pure. Like I don't know, let's just go next. Go next hand. I mean, I kind of want to fold, but I don't know. I fold other street. Like he could be using like horrendous river block for no reason. Like he just like thinks I could have jack 10, which is like completely reasonable, and then just like try to block me off of it. So I'm not gonna fold a made hand. This you should actually probably run half pot on, but I think he'll play worse versus 1/3 because people tend to like over raise versus 1/3. We'll just jam here. I don't think he calls, but it's definitely fine to just jam. We'll tank for a while and then jam. We'll fold here. Jeez, I feel like every time I fold, the deck trolls me. He's gonna end up with a pair plus blocker a lot here, and you just hope he stations them. I don't really expect him to call. He's called so many times and been wrong. I can't imagine he thinks I bluff him that much there. Normally, like this block is weak, but what did you just send, bro? Look what it looks like on my end. What? All right, we got a huge spot here versus Bibito. I don't expect there to be any action-changing cards, so I'll just call flop. Like, you can run your entire SAM through a variance calc. I'll definitely do that. Off stream, because imagine it's like not high variance. It's just embarrassing. Wait, send me the link on Discord, bro, for a variance calc. Okay, we'll call flop here. Probably shouldn't have snapped. What does it factor in? Oh my god, he just has nothing. Does it factor in him having nothing here somehow on a king high board when I have sixes? Obviously, I'm half memeing. I think we can check better stuff. We'll just put in the big bet size. Check evaluate river because he's gonna have a lot of like jack 10 stuff, 10-8 stuff. 10-8 gets there though. King jack jack 10, worse spades. Hopefully he just has like 6-5 for no reason. Obviously really sad to miss. If he runs reopen size it's not all in, I actually just think it's a bluff. Okay, nice hand. This guy's unreal, man. He just blocks the hands he thinks he's like, oh my god. Why is he calling? You happen to be right, but like why the fuck is he calling? He blocks the hand. Let's call because it'd be a 7 for no reason. You know, it's like likely a queen. It's like... No, I've played volume before, but yeah. I don't know, it's just insane. It's been 2 months. But it's like, guys, I'm playing versus McDonald's. Like, I'm just getting free stack over and over and over again, but it just can't outpace the coolers. Like, it's crazy. It's like, and just the amount of times like, these guys just hit nuts, like whether I'm bluffing or not. Like, obviously the variance is kind of insane in Nip Pool, because like you just don't get like when I hit hands, I just don't get money back at like the rate that like I have to cooler this guy to get money. I have to like cooler like these guys to get money because they don't ever bluff into me. Okay, we rolled a 100. I guess we'll 4-bet him. But in theory, like I should like lower my variance though, because like I just never call them, which I don't. So I don't know. And I'm obviously complaining a bit. But whatever. I feel like I'm playing well. Just can't outpace this bullshit. Like I think I've been stacked by sets like 1,000,000,000,000 times. Like not even like 5 times. Like literally like 1,000,000,000,000 times in 3-bet pots and 4-bet pots. Like it's insanity. Like I need like it's not don't to mention like running 6K below EV. In theory, this is a call, but in practice, this just has to lose. I just gotta stop calling these hands versus these players, bro. Like, they're just so linear and face up and, like, just meme. Like, I don't know how this guy plays, but I'm just gonna fold. Probably should, like, 4-bet it and then just triple off, but whatever. We'll fold it sometimes to keep him honest. Low number and a big better check spot, we'll check it. Bad blockers. And we'll bet it on the turn. Then we turn double gutted. Hopefully we can actually hit. Got a value bet river, I guess. Okay, let's stack Timmy here, guys. Let's just hit a 9 so we can stop complaining. No. Probably should go bigger versus Mr. Pilot. Bro, I feel like I've 3-bet this guy like 1,000,000,000 times and we're just never hitting the board. It's something like absurd. We'll check. I feel like he has a lot of potential draws and give ups and bullshit. Nice, nice, nice. No, okay, I've done that. I thought you were talking about like there's like some program that can do stuff. Yeah, I've looked at that stuff. Honestly, the odds of like what my old win rate were like not very high. So obviously there's like has to be EV loss for streaming. Like the odds were so fucking low, like 0.5% or something at 10, which I just won at forever. So I won over 10 forever. When I first started playing the game, and I was climbing these stakes, I had like above 10. Like, I don't know. Even if you do 5, the odds are not high. So it's just like, I don't know. It's just dog shit. This whole thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just playing bad. I don't know. Feels like my opponents don't have to ever make decisions, but maybe they're exploiting me. All right. So what is this action? Bet small. Check. Pots river. I block bluffs. Let's fold. So I go for check jam. Yeah, why not? Why not? Man, this is brutal. Sorry if the complaining too much. I'm trying to be good, but like, I feel like every day that I just like run shit again, I'm just gonna complain for a little bit and then try to get over it. This is like too early in the stream for me though. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's good perspective, but I don't know. This to me is like insane. Okay, can this guy just finally like he just block? Can he just find a fold? What's going on? Is this donk jams river? I'm just gonna jam, bro. I don't know. Nice hand. Nice hand. I just jammed because he could have like queen jack of diamonds. He could have randomly 6 of diamonds. I just have to jam river. Usually when the Rex blocking, but this guy's just like he's just headbutting the bet button and he's running me over, bro. It's insane. Oh, well played. I mean, I like I'm just half the jam river, and I like raising turn. Oh my god, bro. And like the price, I just don't need that many folds in the river to make this profitable. I just can't know it. The question is raising turn, which I just don't mind doing. This guy's playing fucking I don't even know. Block incoming, another fucking horrible board. Yep, just bet. Nice hand, dude. Oh my god. This shit's insane. Is he gonna bet again? Okay, we're just gonna obviously raise for value. Like, so far I have 3, I think. Oh, now he doesn't. He's blocked every fucking hand, man. Oh my god, dude. Alright, maybe that means he has the nuts. I'm obviously the 2 tilted now, maybe. I don't know. I'll try to actually calm down. We'll just bet, though. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't mind my last hand. It's like, whatever. This guy's just bet. And he just has nuts every hand, so it is what it is. It's my fault. Most Rex, when they bet, they have a weekend, but this guy just bets no matter what. He just blocks. It's his go-to style, I guess. Well played, Yuki. I'm obviously going to call here, especially with the added Yuki from the rack. Get the worst board in the deck. He doesn't lead. That means it makes me feel like he's weak because he just blocks when he hits. Is he coming in? No. Okay, whatever. We'll check our middling hand. I don't know what's going on here. I feel like he has a lot of one pair here, so we should be able to bet. I don't know. Man, I'm just an absolute ape. Nice. It actually worked. Oh. I don't know. I was playing Soul to start the day. Yuki, your plays are legit. I think Shro's just coping. Yeah, probably. I want to see that YouTube shirt, though. Oh, man. Fucking holy shit, the sample. I'm losing in McDonald's. Like, it's actually crazy. But I'm trying to be more positive, but... Yeah, these guys are on your side, Yuki. They're not on mine. They fucking love you. Take a deep breath and attack our competition. Bro, I know. Like, I mean, you're right, though, so I shouldn't be mad at you. Maybe we'll just get off and run study session for a lot of these hands. And then try to play for like another hour to end. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't usually play over 2 hours like in the past. We just had another dog shit run, so it is what it is. Let's go 75 here. I feel like we can get stationed. Last time we got caught by like fucking McDonald's hand in the spot, so. 85. Other cap butter checks. Let's run it. Oh my god, bro. Primes of, yeah, I've done all the. I didn't know that's what you were talking about when you DM me. I thought you were talking about something else. Like, yeah, I've done like a trillion times through my poker career of like the primed up. No, it doesn't make me feel better. Because like primed up does not spit out the right number for this. Like, yeah. It'd have to be sub 1. Like, it's not even 5. So, it is what it is. Obviously, there is the shot take and there is the fact that I am up money, but it's just like. I don't even know. I mean, I've done 6k in EV, so like what, 30 buy-ins? But it's like clearly worse than that, so. And the 2 Rex here, I think I'll just bluff. Thanks for the follow, Pivo Vrach. I don't know if I said your name right. You can definitely bet some ace high. The issue is like when we bet and hit, the 6 comes in, so 6 also hits. Don't get triggers part of the game. You're right. Checks all the way to river and then over bets. He doesn't usually bluff these sizes. We unblock a lot to bluff with this. Like 9-8, Jack 10. These are hands you could just randomly check. I guess we'll just call. Nice. Take it. Guess min click, we just can't fold a backdoor flush draw hand. Ace. Unfortunate. Probably shouldn't snap check back, but. 5? No, I don't even know what I want. Yeah, nice one. Could jam river, I guess, but I don't know. I don't like it. Okay, new plan. Let's net max. No, I think like all the money we've made is from like actually being aggressive today. Net max is even worse because like we literally can't like these hands are unfadeable coolers. Like small size will just fold. Like obviously like versus the wreck, yeah. Sometimes some recently I've been punting, but. It's definitely just to play like as good as you can and like try to just hedge the EV and like hopefully run good eventually, or like hopefully run normal eventually, I guess. $96 we could consider raising here. I didn't roll high enough number, did I? Whatever. Look, I rolled a 90. I probably shouldn't do this for a while. I think people think I overdo it. I mean, I kind of do. So I feel like I could just like not 3-bet these hands like pocket raise for a while and people will still assume I have too much of them. Obviously, when you 3-bet, you have to call. You miss. Depending on how small he goes, we call sometimes, but obviously on a 4, we just call. When he goes 10%. And we'll just roll here to see if we blow up ever. 42. He doesn't have like that much stuff that misses this board. Check is kind of sus for that reason. Oh my god, what a spot. Could have ace-6 clubs. It's gonna be 75 river. 19, I think I'll just check. He has like 10s, 9s, and 6s more than us, and 8-7 suited, so it's not a very good board. He pots it, we'll just call, we beat ace king. Yeah, I kind of figured you're not good. Nice hand. I mean, it gets stacked, I guess. There's that. We're not up that much, though. I'm playing versus, like... I mean, I can't even name a bluff at this point. I mean, I guess it's diamonds given up. Could it be queens? Never. There's not a single river in the deck I call. Ace, I guess. Ace of clubs, I guess, is the only river. No, because you had like 1 to 2 big ones per 100, which I think I'm running. Like, it would still be 1% if you have like a true win rate of 10. No, okay, obviously this is if, but I don't know. With rakeback, I think like I'm definitely doing 10. That's whatever. That's my opinion. It's been forever. Yeah, I know. I kind of get what you're saying. Okay, let's play half blood here. But I haven't been playing like to my true win rate because I haven't getting tilted and doing stupid shits, and I've lost EV from streaming. Okay, we can mix here. Queen of clubs probably bets more. He mixes. We'll mix raise. 48. I feel like you want to raise this hand a good amount, so we'll raise it. Because he bets like 8s through jacks, right? So you definitely get value, and then like also he's bluffing with king x hands. Alright, it's obviously a good card for him. We still have ace-5, but he does kind of lead. We obviously can't fold. We'll just call mainly. Okay, so we lose a lot of shit. There's let's come as a 6-5, so the river's really good. You could turn 8-7 into a bluff, 8s into a bluff, queens. We just gotta have to roll and call this sometimes, I believe. So like he bluffs 8s, 7s, 9s, 10s. I could see him just range bluffing these hands and then like having some ace high. I could see him like not necessarily under bluffing here. Queen of clubs is a good card, but that being said, I don't know. How often do we need to call? We obviously never fold a 5. We never fold a set. We raise these hands. 6-5 we could raise, not really. 5s we could raise for sure. Ace-5 obviously. So we have a good amount. So we only need to call this probably like 10%, 20%. We'll fold. Really soon. I'm gonna head back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I'm going back to Hearthstone, bro. We got some action here. I'm not gonna play heads up. We'll just leave. We'll just B75 into the sky. Hopefully Yuki didn't hit 4s for the 100th time today. It has to be like Jack 10 or King Jack, right? Like there's just no way. It has we're 9s. Let's just B75 again, I guess. And now we call off no matter what. It's because a 4 came in, so like he has even less 4s. Like, what do you call 5-4 clubs? That'd be sick. I guess we could price those hands in, but I don't really want to. I don't know. And just check back. Obviously, it could be worse Queen X. I guess I didn't even think of that. Shit is so gross. It's crazy. I definitely think I'm gonna get off. Maybe I'll do a study stream chat. I'm down to review these hands. Do like another study stream for like an hour. You guys probably won't see much delay. Because the second it ends, I'm gonna have Wizard open. Because I don't want to play too tilted and make mistakes and just blame myself more. Yeah. Is what it is. I still like care about getting better at the game of poker and stuff and trying my best, but I'm just so sick of the shits, to be honest. So I'd rather just study and try to get better for no reason, obviously. Like, I mean, I think like this pool, like the player that wins the most in this pool is just playing the lamest strats ever. But it is what it is. I think I played really well today. Lots of auto stacks lost, unfortunately, but whatever. It's what it's. I just don't see like the huge errors in my game to be like not killing because I see error every hand, and I feel like I also have like pretty good reads as well on the pool, so it's just kind of unfortunate. There's some things that could obviously be doing better. Like I'm not ignorant. Like I think earlier, like I shouldn't jam 4s. Probably I should probably just B75 it. And I probably get paid by like all the overpairs. But I don't know. Like, thanks you for the follow. Appreciate you. Sorry that I'm about to end stream, guys, but yeah. Yeah, I do play cash game. Where's the wreck? I guess let's check this. Oh my god, we hit. Fucking hit. Let's go. Maybe he pots it. He's 80 VPIP. Let's give him rope, I guess. I don't know. Probably should just overbet here, but whatever. No, he's nothing. Let's see what we did today. Yeah, we were up a good amount. I feel like I played, we were up 600 and then we just straight lost. Nothing we can do. Spots, I'm pretty sure. We got 3 stacks today. Kind of a punt from our opponent, no offense, but obviously like probably overdoing it. So guy bluffed into us. We didn't make a hand. Guy kind of punted again. We didn't make a hand. I think this we coolered our opponent. Oh no, he actually kind of made a call. Like he really easily could have folded his hand as well. So we got 0 auto stacks. And then we ran ace king into tens. We ran queen. We ran trips over trips. We ran ace jack versus the whale into 8-5. He turned it. Versus the wreck, like complete wreck. Like he check called 8-5 on the flop. Fortunate. And then this, we just did like a standard bluff for the wreck because we thought he's sizing down and he just has ace king. He was just betting flop and he bet called it. I mean, obviously that hand's avoidable. And then this hand is just a cooler pre-flop. We ran to kings into jacks, and unfortunately the guy hit runner quads. So 6 is here. Obviously we got set over setted as well in a 4-bet pot. Yeah. And we actually somehow, with all of that, think about it, we got 0 auto stacks in our favor. And we only lost like $100 before rake. Oh my god. Am I the best player ever? Okay, I'm obviously being somewhat like cringe, but yeah, I don't know. It's just like, to me, it's like every day I get on, I feel like. It's just like this recently. Obviously it's just variance, I guess, but I don't know. It's just like you can't even get one good session. I feel like I can't even win for 2 days in a row anymore. It's legitimately insane. I've won like 3 of my last 15 sessions, and like before that, I went on like a little bit of a win streak, and then I've still like I was at 26k at one point. Like we're literally over a 10k downswing, and like into micro stakes. Like it's just insane. It's legitimately just insane. That's whatever. Anyways, guys, probably end do a study stream. So yeah, we're gonna end from here, and